It's been too long. It's been too long. Johnny! Look at this. Look at this weird little bird. Look at its butt. Look at that bare butt. Baby got back. This is just how these chickens are. This is Meatball. Hello, Meatball. These are Cornish cross. Franken chickens. Now this is my first time ever raising true meat birds. I've never done Cornish cross until now. And I will say this, they're some dirty little birds. Now, what makes a Cornish cross a Franken chicken? Delicious walking nugget, freaky little meat birds. That's a good question, I'm glad you asked. Now, what makes them so strange? They're just not real chickens. I don't know. It's hard to explain. They just don't act like a chicken should. I know that's kind of hard to understand, especially if you don't raise birds, but you know, animals behave a certain way. Like, it doesn't matter what shape or color a dog's gonna act like a dog. See, the weird thing is, because they don't act like normal chickens, most of the time, if they're not eating, they're just gonna lay down. Like that over there. These are normal chickens. This is what a normal chicken does. They walk around, they peck at the stuff on the ground, they eat, they drink, they roost on the roosting bars at night. They do what normal chickens do. These things are mutant freaks. These fleshy, feathered meatballs are the height of man's folly. They don't like to do the stuff that the other chickens do, and so they're just a little weird. But there is one thing they absolutely love. It's kind of disgusting to watch. They love food. All right, yes, guys, I've been waiting. You know, I've been farming a lot on Elden Ring and other games, but I haven't gone to this farm. This is a great farm spot. This is the best loot, the golden tier. This is legendary tier loot right here. Oh my gosh, yes. Hold on. Oh, look at you back there. Come here, little friend. Yes.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because...
There we go. And you gotta put it in the basket. That's the best egg basket you can have right there. I'm gonna step inside, put these eggs up, and then I'm gonna get the leftovers from lunch. Oh god, I'm gonna show you how nasty these little mutant T-Rex can get over food. Yes, feed, feast, take it. Oh yes, the biggest, yes. This little Franken chicken right here is fending off my other chickens. These two red hens are the meanest chickens in my flock, and these little meat birds have no fear. They know only hunger. Look at them all go. You got yourself a little thing? One day we're gonna have to go through all these chickens' names, because each and every one of these chickens has a unique name. Oh, Gruppo! Wow! Say hi, Gruppo. Like I said, they eat, and then they sit. And that's all they do. And if you don't believe me, look over there. Those other 3 meat birds are still trying to peck through the leftovers. So if they're not eating, they're sitting down. It's left or right. They live in this strange duality where they're either eating or they're not. And they have no other desires. All they want to do is eat. Eat, 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 eat. In fact, in the factory markets where you're getting all your chicken from the grocery store, KFC, or wherever you buy it, those chickens are fed so much. There's a large percentage of those chickens that will eat themselves to death. Most of them have leg problems, and that's not any fault on mine. It's just a genetic that's just a genetic deficiency. So I've never raised meat chickens before, so this is my first time doing it, and honestly it was just to see if I could, just to see if I wanted to. And while yeah, they're dirtier and they're nastier than your average chicken is going to be, you're really only keeping them around for like 2-3 months. They're at 7 weeks now, so we got 1 more week technically if I were to be keeping them on a production level schedule. But I don't want a 3-pound chicken in my freezer. That just doesn't seem appealing to me. So I am going to probably give them another month. I'll probably give them till the end of June, and then we'll have a little harvest. If you guys don't like hearing that, then I'm sorry. I appreciate you watching this long, but that's the truth. These chickens, they're going to serve a purpose. I don't just keep them for their entertainment. You know, at the end of the day, this is a way for me to supplement some food for my family. You guys want a good tip for your tomatoes? When you see they're open like this, you just kind of want to ding 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 ding. We got some more over here. Ding 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 ding. Got another one down here. All of these tomatoes should be self-pollinators, so by coming by and tapping on them, you're simulating the presence of a pollinator, a bee, a butterfly, a hummingbird of some sort. And that should encourage the pollination and thus more tomatoes. Of course, you could just plant a bunch of sunflowers. You guys see all this stuff right here on the leaves? That's all pollen from the sunflower. So there's been some bees or some butterflies or something crawling up in there and doing their little thing, and then they get the dust all over them, and then they take it and they'll put it on all of the other plants. At least that's what they're supposed to do, but it's hot as hell right now, so I can't imagine anything wants to be out here working. When you start homesteading, you get a pretty intimate relationship with death, because it's around you, even on the smallest scale. I look at this plant, and this plant's not doing well, and if I don't intervene, it's going to die. Your actions will lead to the life and the eventual death of a lot of organisms, plants and animals included, from everything. And that's on a huge scale. I'm not just talking about the chickens, I'm talking about the bees. You know, whether I want to spray pesticides to keep the mosquitoes down. So it's choices that we make to better the livelihood of certain organisms in our zone. Unfortunately, I did lose one of my laying hens. It was Chico. It was the smallest of the speckled chickens that I have, the Orpingtons. I came out one morning and she just wasn't feeling very well. Unfortunately, I separated her from the flock thinking she might have had a disease of some sort. Then I came home and she was cold and she was stiff already, so she must have passed away while I was at work. It happens, you know. I brought a friend over that went to school to be a vet tech. Basically, we saw her liver and it was not in the best shape. So, yeah, we lost Chico. If you guys have ever even owned cats and dogs, you know eventually they're going to have to go. I didn't want to include this, but I'm going to include this because, you know, you guys need to know what's happening. And it's not all fun and games. Sometimes chickens die. It's going to happen. Shh. Be very, very quiet. We have to sneak up on them. They're very, very fragile. They'll run away at the first sight of spaghetti. Oh, I'm caught. Oh, I'm caught. Okay, there we go. Look at that, guys. Oh, yes. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully these others will start to develop. But this cherry tomato is putting out fruit already. And if we take a look into here, oh boy. I am fairly certain this is my pink lady. But what I'm most excited for is this right here. If you look very closely, you can see this little guy right here. He is going to make a delicious pickle. What a delicious pickle. I'm so happy, you guys. I planted these before I planted all the potatoes. We've had so much rain. And it's ridiculous what it's done to all of the plants. But the cucumbers obviously are loving it. We also have some more tomatoes in here. These guys, these are doing pretty well. This side is my pickling cucumber. I need to move that rock. That rock needs to come over here. These are the pickling cukes. Pickling cucumber. Go to bigchickenlittleranch.net and buy your gardening rocks. Trying to grow a lot of your own food is not easy, especially if you don't have the right setup. And I've only recently gotten fairly successful. But, you know, a part of it is just determination. You got to stay at it. So if you find inspiration from this and you would like to try your hand at farming or gardening or raising your own chickens for fun, for food, or for whatever, I may not know much, but I would love to help you get started. Hey there, friend. You want to raise some chickens? Want to buy a chicken? If you like watching these videos, please like and subscribe. Push the button down there, that one button, you know the button I'm talking about. Click the button that makes the number go up. Click the button. I'd love it if you guys could click the button and make the number go up. That makes me feel nice. Drop a comment in the comment section. Join us in the big group chat downstairs. And with that, outro. I'll do something. I don't know.